You've saved up for months for your first cruise, but one simple packing mistake could get you denied boarding. Let's count down the 7 costly rookie mistakes and how to avoid them so your trip stays smooth sailing. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we make your travel dreams a reality without the drama. If you're gearing up for your first cruise, congratulations, it's going to be amazing. But let's be real, as a newbie, it's easy to make mistakes that could spoil the fun. Today, we're focusing on one of the biggest pitfalls, bringing items that are straight up banned on most cruise ships. These aren't just minor oopsies, they can lead to confiscated luggage, fines, or worse, being turned away at the port. We'll count down from 7 to 1, explaining what each item is, why it's banned, and some pro tips to avoid the trap. Trust me, I've heard horror stories from fellow travelers, and you don't want to be part of them. Let's dive in. Number 7. Irons and clothing steamers. You know those handy gadgets you use at home to smooth out wrinkles in your outfits? Well, on a cruise ship, they're a big no-no. Why? Fire hazard, plain and simple. Cruise ships are floating cities with strict safety protocols, and anything with a heating element could spark a blaze in the confined spaces. Most lines like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Norwegian ban them outright. Instead, pack wrinkle-resistant clothes or use the ship's laundry and pressing services. They usually charge a small fee, but it's worth it to avoid having your iron tossed overboard, metaphorically, of course. Pro tip: roll your clothes instead of folding them to minimize creases. One cruiser I know tried sneaking in a travel steamer and ended up with a stern warning from security. Not the vacation vibe you want. Number 6. Surge protectors and multi-plug extension cords. These seem innocent, right? You pack one to charge all your devices since cabins often have limited outlets. But here's the catch. Many cruise lines ban surge-protected versions because they can overload the ship's electrical system or pose a fire risk if they malfunction. Regular extension cords without surge might be allowed on some ships, but it's a gray area. Always check your cruise line's policy. For example, Disney Cruise Line and Princess Cruises are particularly strict. Why the ban? Safety first. A rogue surge protector could cause blackouts or worse. Solution? Bring a simple power strip without surge, if permitted, or use USB hubs. I remember a friend who had their entire charging setup confiscated. They spent the first day hunting for outlets in public areas. Learn from that. Plan ahead. Number 5. Candles and incense. The ambiance creators. Maybe you want a light one in your cabin for a romantic vibe or to mask any ocean smells. Bad idea. These are banned across the board because of the obvious open flame danger. Cruise ships have had fire incidents in the past, and preventing them is priority 1. Lines like MSC and Celebrity Cruises explicitly list them as prohibited. Even battery-operated flameless candles might be okay, but real ones? Nope. Why so serious? A small flame could spread quickly in a ship full of flammable materials. Opt for essential oil diffusers, check if allowed, or just enjoy the sea breeze. I've seen posts on cruise forums where people got their rooms searched over this. Talk about killing the mood. Number 4. Drones. These flying cameras are super popular for capturing epic aerial shots, but don't even think about packing one for your cruise. Most major lines ban them because they can interfere with the ship's navigation systems, pose privacy risks to other passengers, or even collide with the vessel. FAA regulations come into play in ports. Royal Caribbean and Holland America are firm on this. Why banned? Safety first. A rogue drone could cause accidents or legal issues in restricted airspace. If you must film, use your phone or a GoPro on a stick. One first-timer I chatted with online had their $500 drone seized at embarkation. They were gutted, but learned to stick to ground-level views. Number 3. Hard liquor and beer. You might think, hey, I'll save money by bringing my own booze. But sorry, that's a common trap. Cruise ships ban hard liquor and beer to control consumption, ensure safety, no overdrinking leading to incidents, and boost their bar revenue. Wine and champagne is often allowed in limited quantities, like 1 bottle per adult, but check specifics. Carnival allows it, but excess gets stored until disembarkation. Why the strict rule? Alcohol-fueled mishaps are real, and cruise ships want responsible fun. Sneaking it in? Security scanners catch most attempts, leading to confiscation or penalties. Better to budget for onboard drinks or enjoy mocktails. A buddy of mine tried hiding vodka in a mouthwash bottle. It got detected, and he faced an awkward lecture. Not worth it. Number 2. Hoverboards and similar self-balancing scooters. These fun gadgets might seem perfect for zipping around the ship, but they're banned due to their lithium-ion batteries, which are a fire risk. Remember those exploding battery stories? Plus, they're unsafe on moving decks and could injure others. Lines like Norwegian and Princess prohibit them entirely. Why? Ships have strict battery regulations after airline incidents, and confined spaces amplify dangers. If mobility is an issue, rent a scooter from the ship. I read a story where a family had their kid's hoverboard taken away, turning a fun trip into tears. Stick to walking. The ship has plenty of elevators. And finally, number 1. Illegal drugs, including marijuana and CBD products. This should be obvious, but it's the deadliest mistake because it can lead to arrest, not just confiscation. Even if weed is legal in your home state or port country, cruise ships follow international maritime laws and U.S. federal rules, since many are flagged in places like the Bahamas but operate under strict policies. All major lines ban them, and drug-sniffing dogs at ports are common. Why? Legal liabilities, health risks, and maintaining a family-friendly environment. CBD might seem harmless, but if it contains THC, it's out. Consequences? You could be denied boarding or handed over to the authorities. Don't risk it. Enjoy the cruise high on life instead. I've seen news stories of cruisers facing huge fines. It's the ultimate buzzkill. There you have it, folks. The 7 deadly mistakes first-time cruisers make by packing these banned items. From irons that could start fires to drugs that could end your trip in handcuffs. Avoiding these will keep your vacation smooth and stress-free. Remember, always check your specific cruise line's prohibited items list before packing, as rules can vary slightly. If you steer clear of these pitfalls, you'll be set for an unforgettable adventure on the high seas. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel tips, and drop a comment below. What's your biggest cruise fear, or have you made any of these mistakes? Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Safe travels!